Genellikle Türkçe konuşanlar videolarımı izliyor. Bilmiyorum neden. Most of the time, Turkish viewers watch, the videos. I don't know why. But I use English most of the time in my videos, except there are cases when I try to use other language or languages. But I wanted to talk about this topic, which is very comprehensive because it's a very wide topic, history, and there are several aspects to it. And different historians argue different things, the narratives are different. Let's take, for example, the Falkland Islands, Las Malvinas, the contested issue between Argentina and the United Kingdom. And I have got insulted very unfairly, for posting something that had no swear words, absolutely nothing, but I got insulted. I was called, my nationality was called out and I was called an asshole. So this is very, very rude. To start with, nobody has a right to write such thing like this, rude way. If you have an argument or you disagree with me, you could phrase it in another way or something else, but not like in this rude, arrogant way, and basically like, looking down on my nationality, that, maybe you are a British person. Oh, wow. Oh, she is a non-native speaker of English, so you can treat me crap. That's not fair, I mean, I have had to struggle more to be able to speak like this and argue with you, but you look down on me, and this is not fair. And I think the main issue that we have in this world now is that these contested, topics, heated debates about lands and the peoples, and it includes, history and languages, and these clash, and so people are very intolerant of one another. And so, I dislike this topic very much, but I mean, this is what happens. So I think some of the British look down on the Argentines, oh, the Spanish speakers, oh, they inherited from the conquistadors and stuff like that. Oh, what? Why do you treat them so crap? And just because Britain has, well, a history of, colonization, also, not just Spain, not just the Spanish Empire was, colonizers, but also Britain. But I mean, we have to always praise the British. Otherwise, we get to be called assholes, like I was called an asshole by some British person. This is so unfair. What's happening in the world is just so much injustice, and one day this has got to stop. One day God will intervene and just will, I think, show people, stop this bullshit what you are doing to each other. All these nasty, things that you throw words at each other, very nasty words. So let's, stop this thing. And basically nobody is supportive of me because I know that these platforms are controlled by, well, I mean, I don't want to get into this topic, but yeah, I mean, these are controlled. So basically, whatever I say doesn't mean anything, because unless somebody is, sponsoring me, then my words don't mean anything, This is the thing. If you don't have any supporters, whatever you say doesn't matter. This is a fact. So anyway, returning to the Falkland Islands and, the issue between Argentina and the United Kingdom. So, the Pope in 1493, issued, dividing the newly explored lands of the Americas between, Spain and, England and so, and Portugal. So anyway, but I have to finish this video. Bye.